Welcome to another episode of Fading X Rated. We're gonna get you started hot and quick. Got me, Day. We got Scrap.
Yo.
Man, we got Kip Cosby in the back, aka Wizard Kelly, aka Skywalker.
Gonna have to cut that Cosby out of there. You know what I mean?
Hey, that man is innocent.
Man
He a free man. That man's a
Listen,
free man.
hey man, I ain't never did nothing that he did. So
He
I'm
back
put
to
that
being
out
the
there.
family man we know him to be. Right?
Man in
Innocent
jail.
till proven guilty. Innocent till proven he ain't in jail no more.
Oh, he not in prison?
He out. Off of a technicality, but he out.
Wow.
Nonetheless, they fucked up the evidence. They used something that they wasn't supposed to in court when they said it was off record. So that got him out of there.
Anywho, hard. Damn.
Anywho, we got another episode for you guys today. We're gonna get right into things. First thing we're going to start talking about is pretty much festival season. So a lot of festivals around the way are starting to drop their lineups on upcoming shows. So we're gonna kind of dive into some of the festivals that have released their lineups and some of the dates, so on and so forth. So one that recently just dropped their lineup is the Roots Picnic. Roots Picnic is a festival that's held in Philadelphia every year. I know they're expanding this year to put a show out in California. I thought them doing that, they were going to take away their show that they do in Philly, but it seems like that show is still on. It's a pretty good lineup. So I'll go through a quick rundown. We got Jill Scott, Lil Wayne and the Roots, of course, Nas, Victoria Monet. We got a mixtape period that they always do. So the mixtape period is Black Thought, who's a member of the Roots, and it's usually like artists that he'll like freestyle with as well. So this year the mixtape crew is Method Man and Redman. We got Fantasia. We got some Go-Go, the Backyard Band. We got A. Marie, Scarface, Sexy Red, Babyface. We got Wallow and Gilly on the podcast stage, I'm assuming. We got Wale, Cameron, Marsha Ambrosia, and Funk Flex. I guess Funk Flex will be DJing, amongst other people. I'm not going to go through everyone, but that's the heavy hitters on name-wise that will be at the Roots Picnic. This is my fourth time going to the Roots. We went last year. Usher was the headliner last year. It was a great show. It was Usher and who was day one, Scrap? Who was the last person day one that you saw?
Day one? I don't even remember. It's all a blur for real. Day one, it was what's her name? Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, yes, there we go. It was Lauryn Hill and Usher. Those are the two headliners.
Uzi was there for sure.
Yeah, fuck Uzi. No,
Uzi was lit. You bugging. And then
his little show
And then who else? It wasn't what's that other shorty? And she brought out Krishan at the time.
Krishan. Oh, Glorilla.
Yeah, Glow. No, it's not Glow. It's not Glow.
Glow. Didn't she bring her out at the stage that had the seats?
It's the vid I posted in the chat today. You bugging. Hold on, let me see. No, it's not this vid. It's not this one. I lied.
Well, Eve was there last year. Who else was there? Isley Brothers was there.
I think Charlemagne was there too.
Charlemagne was on the podcast stage. Who else was there? Damn. Fat Joe, DJ Drama brought a lot of people. Fat Joe pulled up. The dude that sang Billie Eilish pulled up on that stage. Busta Rhymes. Last year was a pretty solid lineup. The reason why Usher was on the lineup last year, I think he was filling for Diddy. Diddy was originally supposed to be there, but he couldn't make it. He probably was anticipating his incoming issues with Cassie and whatnot, so he had to pull out of that one. But you know what? Usher was a great replacement. I ain't never seen Usher perform live before. He shut it down. It was a great time. But that shit, yeah.
Who's the one that sang went to school for chiropractic? Who that?
Went to school for chiropractic.
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
I need another line.
Hold on,
went to school for chiropractic. Nigga, that's Glorilla.
Oh, it is Glow? Damn,
yes,
I wish he was coming back then.
First off, the nigga said no, like he absolutely knew it wasn't Glorilla. I knew she came out to Glorilla.
I thought it was what's the other one? There's another one.
Can't take me nowhere. City Girls was there too. Their stage presence is starting to get much better from when they first came out. I'm proud of them. I feel like I've watched them their whole career grow before my eyes. But yeah, the Roots Picnic is the first one that I've seen a lineup for. Of course, we got Rolling Loud. I know Rolling Loud has a festival coming up in March in Cali, I believe, March or April in Cali, in which it'll be 4 days. So Thursday they have the Ye and Ty Dolla $ign doing their album, and then they got the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in which I think Nicki's headlining one, Post Malone, and I can't remember the third person, but I don't know. I think my Rolling Loud days are over. It's becoming real repetitive of the artists that they're bringing. Love Rolling Loud, but I'm at the point where I'm trying to see people that I've never seen before. So on this list, never seen Jill Scott, never seen Fantasia, never seen Victoria Monet. That's Baby. Never seen Babyface. Although if he's conflicting with someone else, I probably won't go there. But just want to kind of like expand on the people that I'm seeing at these festivals, if I am going to go to them at this big age.
So
from this list, yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this: who are you excited to see though? Like aside from the people that you do want to see. Like I know you like Wale, right? You want to see Wale?
Of course, Cameron, of course. I mean, I am going to see Jill Scott set. I'm trying to see if she's going to do that thing she do with the microphone that she did at that other show. I mean, I'm trying to see what's doing that for. But yeah, I want to see the Tila girl because she's the one to do Water, right? Make me sweat.
Yeah, I feel like
Make me water. Yes, that's correct. Yep, she definitely does.
Lose my breath. But if I'm being honest, the person I want to see the most on this list is probably Victoria Monet. I love that album she put out. Grammy winner at that. I'm gonna see the one that won a Grammy. All right. I've seen Lil Wayne too many times. I've seen Nas when I went to the Hip Hop 50th at Yankee Stadium this past summer. So
how was it? How was that? Because that's what I'm excited to see for real.
Nas killed it. I ain't gonna hold you. Nas killed that shit. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on, like, I'll say this with all artists when they're performing at either a festival or a concert. It really depends on the songs they play, right? Because, like, sometimes if an artist just put out a new album, they're gonna try to promote their album and play new songs off of that album versus the shit we know and probably came to see them in the festival for, which would blow me. One person that did that, God rest his soul, was Juice WRLD. When we went to Rolling Loud, I made a tough decision to not see someone else I really wanted to see because I really wanted to see Juice WRLD more, and he performed some bullshit. I think this is when we came back to life off the edibles that one year when niggas was asleep at the light post, and we went over to Juice WRLD set, and he ain't performed. I don't think he performed any song that I knew outside of Lucid Dream. And I'm like, this nigga here.
He performed Lucid Dreams. I think that was the only banger he hit.
That's the only song I remember. Like that, no. And I know a lot of his songs. I was like, damn.
Now, granted, was inebriated, so that could have.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah.
Another person on this list, Andre 3000. I know it says he's going to be performing the Flute album, but I think he's still going to give us at least 1-2 songs from Outkast days or one of his feature days. Hopefully, I hope.
If he don't, I'm walking away. I'm
the Flute album is hard. Like it's pretty much almost like jazz in a sense, but not jazz. But like I like that type of shit. It's a soothing album. Like put that shit on tomorrow while you're working. Watch how relaxed your day goes, bro.
I bet you won't get shit done because I'm gonna be baffled.
Who are you looking to see at this festival? We're going together. Who are you looking to see?
Yeah, so one, I'm excited to see Nas because one, if I get to talk to him, I'm gonna ask him what Khalees was like because that woman been posting some stuff on the internet lately.
She still look
good. Yeah, that's another story for a different day. I do want to see some Babyface only because I just want to sing a little bit because I'm an R&B nigga. You feel me? Wale for sure. Cam
Killer.
And then I don't know. They gonna have the podcast, even though I probably won't even stay for no podcast. But
Nah, I don't think they got the
because
podcast.
Wallow and Gilly gonna be there, I want to hear them niggas
Yeah.
argue a little bit.
Yeah, Wallow and Gil, they were there last year, but I don't know if they did the podcast stage because Wallow was like hosting one of the stages. He was hosting the stage where DJ Drama and them was on. He brought out Gilly. Gilly performed last year at the joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they may do the podcast station. I'm not sure. Usually, like with their list, they'll let you know who's doing the podcast and who's performing and whatnot. This one is just like really, it's just pretty much just naming everyone that's going to be there. All right, let's go into another festival that's announced their lineup. Let's talk about Lovers and Friends. And there's been like a lot of issues with Lovers and Friends. So Lovers and Friends is a festival held in Las Vegas. The headliners or the names that they have listed, I put the air quotes. I'll get into that more specifically later. So we got Janet Jackson, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Snoop, Lil Wayne, Gwen Stefani, Nelly Furtado, Backstreet Boys, Usher, Nas, Nelly, Ja Rule, Ashanti, T-Pain, Sierra, TLC, Akon, Neo, Keisha Cole, Timbaland, Brandy, Monica, Eve, Jodeci, to name a few. There's much more on this list, and I'll get into why I was on stop there. So apparently, what this festival has been doing, they have been putting people's names on their flyers without confirming with them and or paying these individuals. So this year there was issues with Mary J. Blige, right? Mary J. Blige had announced it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it because I have another event that I'm preparing for later in that week. So she dubbed it, but apparently now she is in fact doing it. I guess they threw more money at her to lock her in, but there have been other people that have like said, nah, they haven't sent me any money. Don't listen to that list. It's some bullshit. Let's see. Mace was one of the people that done that. He said, I haven't nothing. My name is on that flyer, and they haven't paid me, so don't take it for what it is. Juvenile was another one that came out and said that. And I know in the past, like the first year when Lovers and Friends was supposed to happen right before the pandemic, a lot of celebrities whose name was on that list as well also said the same shit. So it's a little finicky business. Last year, I know they had a great lineup, or maybe the year before, where the people actually did go. So, it might come up at a point where they will confirm the artist. But again, right now, a lot of artists are saying that they have not, that they haven't confirmed with them or paid them yet. So there's something to be aware on. And that the lineups for Lovers and Friends, that should be crazy. Janet, you telling me Janet Jackson gonna be there? I don't know. Janet Jackson. I gotta see Janet for the one time. I didn't get a chance to see Michael, but I gotta see Janet at least for the one time. You know what I mean? Because I wish I would have been able to go to a concert where Janet was doing that wow shit on the stage. Because she could have had me. She would have me good on that stage. Like, oh boy, I'm grabbing something. Nah, I ain't gonna. Let me not say that. I ain't gonna touch her. She could touch me though, wherever she want, whenever she want, anytime, any place.
Speaking about antennas, I think we got a special person up in here. I don't know if you can see him.
Yeah, we got a tardy one, as we call them. For those who are older, Faded X rated fans and viewers, we have Nasty X in the back.
What's happening? You ain't got no soundboard? You ain't got no soundboard yet?
No, I don't. We don't use soundboard effects for niggas that come late. All right, so
First of all,
that's on that.
I took my girl out to eat, so I'm trying to be a good boyfriend.
You took your who?
My girl out to eat, so.
Come again? Which one? Who that?
Where you even located right now? This nigga like Jason Boy. You can't keep track of where this nigga. You on the East Coast, West Coast, or South? Give me the region. Where are you?
I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
don't say
Oh,
shit either. You see what I mean?
yeah, he
This
don't
nigga's
say
crazy.
nothing. I know
Don't
who you
say
taking out.
nothing.
Who you taking out? Give
I
me the
know
letter of the
who
name.
A. You know who it is.
This nigga crazy.
L to the beats the E.
Hey,
Anyway, let's get
hey,
back on. Let's
no,
get
no,
back
no.
on
But hold
track.
on. Yeah, let me take a step back on your lovers and friends. First of
Yeah.
all, that list is massive as hell for one day. How they all gonna fit that in?
Nah, it is one day. You're right. It's one day. It's definitely one
I think
day.
that was part of the controversy. Like, one, all these people should not actually being confirmed, and then two, like all these people on one day. That's
But the
nuts.
crazy thing is, when Paige went, whenever she went, them niggas they always performing. Because I was watching it on other people. Najee went to that shit. I was watching it maybe on Najee joint. Them niggas was all coming out. They was having like, you know what I think it was. I don't think they were doing like a. They put too much into like changing the stages up, right? So it was like rapid fire almost. Like I don't know if it was multi stages or one. You would have to do more than one stage before those fucking peoples for
They're
sure.
gonna have 112 there too.
Yeah, it line up crazy. But
I'm
you
about
gotta
to go
think
for Andre and his flute, man.
for the
That's what I'm
flute.
going for, the flute.
You got
Wait,
the
you
ticket?
coming?
Too, ain't he?
Yeah, you coming to Roots?
I'm gonna come. I ain't get a ticket yet, but I'm gonna come. I'm gonna definitely try to come for sure.
Cop those. Oh, and then
Yeah.
taking another step back. Chase need to sponsor us because I need to make sure I'm in them lounges. B. Shout
Yeah,
out to Chase for them lounges. Them drinks be
yeah,
fresh.
I'm your plus one in there. You know the vibes.
How the
You know the
lounges
vibe.
work? You gotta have a chase card.
You gotta
Chase
have
Sapphire,
the
right?
big boy. Yeah, the Sapphire
Chase
card.
Sapphire. You still got that? You was getting rid. You was getting rid of that joint.
What, me? I still got it. It don't. You know that annual fee don't roll around until May, so don't worry, Chase. You got me up until then.
The festival's in June. What you
He
saying?
gonna pay that fee. I'm about to say he gonna pay that fee. Get out of here.
Wait, so
Wait,
hold on. You're not gonna take the card if I cancel it, though.
You right. That's what I say. All you gotta do is show the card, right?
That's how we got let in last time.
Hey, whatever works. You know what I mean?
They got an MX lounge.
Nah, it ain't sponsored by Amex. It's a Chase event, B.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Chase.
You ever coming in here talking big money shit, Amex? Yeah.
That's
Anywho, next festival it doesn't have a lineup yet, but I know they. The crazy thing, I don't know how this shit doesn't have a lineup. They show is literally like a month away. So Dreamville shit is in, I believe March or like early April. They have yet to put out a lineup of who will be there. I know Something in the Water is usually around April, Mayish. Broccoli Fest is, they've been pushing that date back, so I don't know when their shit is, but it's like that's in DC. I know Something in the Water is in Virginia. And then Governor's Ball is in New York. That's
Where's
like in
something in
June
the
as
water
well.
at?
Something's in the Water is in Virginia Beach, I believe. I think last year they had it like in DC. I think it was in DC last year, though, if I'm not mistaken. Like they moved it from where it normally
It was in
is.
DC. Yeah.
It was, right? Yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
know if they plan on bringing it back to Virginia Beach or what, but those are some of the festivals that are coming up. Yeah, I'm excited for the Roots Picnic. I'm excited for Caravana that we go into in August. That's gonna be a good time. I cannot wait for our destination fantasy draft, and just to have a good time up there. First time going to Canada, so that'll be good.
Oh, cause you didn't go the last time, huh?
Nah, what was it? You, T-Wall, and Jermaine?
Boy. Yes.
Why you say it like that? You wanna dive in on that, sir?
Boy, I don't want to dive on it right now, but just know that trip was wild, boy.
Hey,
That trip
yo,
was a bunch of
diving on what?
randomness. Yeah. Pause. But yeah, bro. We can talk about that later.
All right, yeah, look.
Honestly, when T-Wall come back on, when T-Wall ever get on, we gonna talk about it then.
All right, we're gonna need you working that audio, but we're gonna change it to the next topic, which is new music that's been dropped. So as we know, we got Ye and Ty Dolla $ign album Vultures, instant classic in my eyes. We have the new J. Cole song, and I think that's really the only new music I've seen. it's a new day and age when you go on Apple Music and you know how they have like the rap life. It's a whole bunch of people you don't even know at this point. Or is it like who is Big Extra Plug? Like who never heard of that
Come
person?
on, Big Extra Plug. That's my dog.
Yeah, I think he makes some club shits. Like,
of course you would know that nigga X. Of course you would know him.
Yeah,
Who's Yeet?
He from Dallas.
Yeet guy?
He from Dallas.
Yeet?
He was on Vultures. He was on Vultures.
On the song Vulture?
Or
on the album? Just
he was
the
on
album.
He was on the album. Yeah.
I might gotta dive into his music. Who is Boss Man Dlo? How the fuck you Dlo? See, these niggas I don't even know. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, you lost me.
Who the fuck is?
Yeah.
And then it's like old songs. Like, a lot of these songs came out so long ago. Why is this still on the Rap Life joint? If these are old songs and then songs niggas don't know, man. Thank you, Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, it is. It's getting way worse. It's getting terrible. It's getting terrible. So let's dive in on the Ty Dolla $ign and Kanye album. Like I said, instant classic in my eyes. Back to Me, favorite song on the album. I love the samples that he used. Like we were talking about in our chat. Back to Me, he sampled a movie clip from was it Clerks? Not Clerks. Fuck. What's that movie called? That's with Jay and Silent Bob, not Mark Wahlberg, Ben Affleck. Fuck is that movie called? I think it's Clerks. What's this? Dogma. There we go. Dogma. That's correct. Dogma. And the crazy thing is, like, when I heard it, I for sure knew it was a white person that was saying that line. But you know, with Kanye, this nigga can make a man sound like a woman. He's done it multiple times. I still can't believe what he did to Luther on Slow Jams. It took me a minute to figure out that was Luther. Like, this nigga, like, damn, he just twisted all his shit up. I like the sample he used on Talking. So that sample was pulled from a YouTube clip of cheerleaders performing a cheerleading event. So that was another dope one. I still don't know what song
he used Back That Ass Up or
for Do It. Yep.
Yeah. That was tough. I like how you put that joint in there. That was tough.
You know, I didn't know that was YG on there for a hot minute. I'm like, I thought it was Manny Fresh for a minute. I'm like, all right, that makes sense because they using Back That Ass Up, which is his beat. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. But that was YG.
You know that was YG?
Hell no, I know that didn't sound like YG. That didn't sound like Stop Snitching YG to me. It was a different pace. It was a different flow from which I like. It was good. It was dope.
See, Kanye bring the best out of everybody because you finally fucking with Freddie Gibbs after I told you.
I didn't say I didn't fuck with Freddie Gibbs. It's like
nah, you did say you did. You literally the words out your mouth was I can't listen to this nigga. That's what she said.
You know,
you
know what you do. You fuck with Freddie Gibbs too much. That's what we like on the opposite ends of the scale, nigga. You up here liking him too much. I'm down here like, all right, nigga, let's settle down. But he I listened to the one album you told me to listen to by him.
Was it decent?
I did listen to that. It was good. I got most of them shits downloaded in my library. So don't say I don't be listening to the nigga.
You over here quoting him too. I said as many times you talked about me for listening to Freddie Gibbs, and now you quoting him. I was like, it's some bullshit.
This nigga, man, Freddie Gibbs did his thing. I'll give him that. But yeah, the Vulture track itself, another banger. I'm not sure what song he used the sample from Ozzy Osbourne and his old band that they did get the shit taken down, but that I heard that was from a whole other issue. I heard like the label or the publishing never signed off on it being put out, and someone just put the shit out, and that's why the shit got taken down and it was released or published by a different agency or whatever. So much shit is going around with this album, but I mean, when you Kanye, you always got some shit going on around you. But I fuck with that album. Again, that shit's going double platinum in my ears, in the gym, in my car, and it's gonna keep getting played because it got some good shit on there. Has anyone listened to the J. Cole song yet?
Carnival, I can't lie.
Carnival's
Now,
dope.
J. Cole? Carnival is a great ass song. Go, 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 go. Head so good to your honor roll. You ride the dick like a carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
Go.
But I ain't heard the J. Cole song. I didn't even know J. Cole dropped something.
Huh? You said you didn't know he dropped something?
I said I didn't even know J. No, I didn't know he dropped something.
Yeah, it might have like dropped yesterday or the day before. I know somebody Dream had put the link in the he tweeted about the shit on Twitter, but I haven't got a chance to listen to it. I've been busy with work and shit, but I'm sure it's a big scrap. Did you listen to it? I know you were talking about it too.
Cold World, baby. That nigga nice, man.
Good.
You said what you said when we started this segment? You don't even know them niggas on the rap shit, but my man Cole and Kanye out here to say today, B. That's the type of music I want to listen to, because one, I'm tired of listening to music where I gotta look up the lyrics every single time. I hate that shit. Like, I can't stand it. So like when you have Kanye and Cole dropping music, you know what I mean? Like you might have to go back and listen to like what he say just now, but like that's the type of music. Mm-hmm. And Cole been out here doing it a while, and I ain't gonna hold you. He took over the number one spot for me.
Who did?
Biggie, Cole.
Cole, you got Cole at 1?
You know Biggie was my guy.
What's that line? What did he say?
The mind your business. That's your problem now. You don't mind your
business.
You
know what? His shit not even that bad. I heard some. Who the fuck was I listening to? He said some wild. J-Rock. J-Rock says some wild shit on a song with K Dot. He said, "I'm gonna send some niggas over there to dome you." I was like, "Hey, yo, that shit was
that ain't that bad, bro. That's not that bad.
He said, "My homeboy just domed the nigga." Yeah, he did say that.
Yo, I was like, "Hey, yo,
nigga. I just hope the Lord." But that's not that bad, bro.
That's not that wow. But you gotta know that's Cali's song. That's different Cali's song. Hey, that's East Coast pause though.
Bro, I didn't heard Biggie say way worse, bro. I heard
you right,
he literally said that wasn't a slang term for some shit.
Biggie invited himself to someone else's peen. Who do shit like that? You can't do shit like that.
Nigga told Shorty his girl looks so good, he'll suck her dad's dick. Like, that had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't give a fuck how good you look. I ain't sucking nobody. I'm not even gonna put that in the air. Like, why would you? Because what if she say, "Prove it then"? Like, prove it. Like, don't put yeah, that was just a lot. Anywho, I don't know how we got to that. Oh, Scrap said Biggie, J. Cole just took his spot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well,
why is it crazy?
That's your Cole. Opinion. Yeah, Cole, nice.
You said J. Cole took number one over.
In my one was Biggie. I'm saying Cole just been out here doing this so long. And you can relate to his music so much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Cole now is my one and Biggie's two.
So Biggie was your one.
Listen, shit could change. That's the problem.
Yeah,
like people don't have no open opinion to what's going on in today's time. Like Biggie only did it in a short amount of time, and granted, what he did was great, right? But like Cole has been great longevity. Like, the nigga not dead, so he's still out here making music, and the shit is, in a sense, relatable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the problem I have with the Kobe, with the Jordan and LeBron conversation. But that's another story for another day. But I'll let y'all go ahead.
Biggie was your one though. That's crazy. Of all artists,
who's your one? Who's your one? Who's your one?
Freddie.
I probably say Kanye West. Stop.
I mean, it's respectable because Kanye, like College Dropout, like some of them albums he got is like just dope. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could
College
go back and
Dropout
listen to
my favorite. Yeah, College Dropout was probably like the first album I ever had bought a CD for.
What's the one where he got all the skits in that?
College Dropout.
What's that shit? Yeah, that shit dope.
College Dropout. Yeah,
he had skits in that and Elite Registration. Those are the two ones.
What about you, Kid? Who's your one?
Cold World or M. All right, I'll do mine. So I don't know what the fuck.
I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I was moving over. As far as number one, it's tough because like Scrap said, the list is fluid. I think that I have to break it up into two things. If we talk about my number one rapper or rap artist of all time, like at their peak, it's gonna be. I got a tie between two people. I think I got M and Lil Wayne. I got a two-way tie between them two.
You said Eminem?
Yes, at his peak, when I was listening to him at his peak, yeah, he was number one.
The only thing about Eminem, like, don't get me wrong, I like all, like, when he was, when he was out, Skeletons in My Closet and all that. Yeah, I liked all them tracks, but like they just not super relatable. Like I ain't have a bad relationship with my moms. You know what I mean?
Now, now in hindsight, when you have the ability to go ahead and go back and listen to certain music, yeah, you can still rock with it, but it's like it isn't relevant at this age and at this time. So that's where I'm like, okay. So I guess what it is that I respect his pen. That's what it is. Now, if we're talking about rap artists right now, then I gotta put Cole and Kendrick at number one, A or B. You can flip it and change them. As far as relatability, Cole, Kendrick, because the fact is, once again, his pen is immaculate. It's almost like the same situation with the Lil Wayne Eminem situation for me. So I think that's that's my number ones for all time and currently.
Listen, I love K Dot, but I think that nigga would be put on a super pedestal, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I like Section 80. Yes, Kendrick. K Dot. Yes.
I hear you. I mean, I'm not to interject, but I hear you. But this is coming from a person that didn't like Kendrick when he first dropped. I didn't really respect Good Kid, Mad City when it dropped. Like I liked it, but I definitely saw there was some gaps in it. I still think there's some gaps in the album, but I think that the reason why I gotta respect Kendrick is because the fact is, when you listen to his music, when that shit is released, and you get a chance to really sit with the shit, you really have to really put respect on what he's putting together. That shit ain't. It's hard. Like you said, you go to that rap playlist right now. There's people on that list that either you're gonna hear right now, you're not gonna hear down the line, or they just putting out bullshit. When you can put out music and that shit can stand the test of shit, you got to go ahead and put respect on it. But go ahead. You go ahead, Dave.
I hear you, but I just want to ask you one question. When's the last time you listened to a song on Mr. Morale? What's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers?
Actually, it was recently. I actually do listen to
me too.
That song. This,
what songs are you listening to on that?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Give me a second.
Rich Spirit. I was with Rich Spirit.
I think I was just listening to the Kodak. Song with him and Kodak. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot the song. Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell you this right now. I was so unimpressed with that album.
I will say that probably between that and Damn is probably like the weakest album.
Damn was fine. He's getting the Benjamin Button effect on me. Like his age is his albums are aging backwards for me. Like I enjoyed Section 80. I enjoyed Good Kid, Mad City. What was the next one after that? Was To Pimp a Butterfly?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah. I think it's an overrated album, but
super overrated. I think that his last album was better than Pimp a Butterfly.
I can see the respect on that.
Mortal Man is on The Pimp a Butterfly, and that's one of my favorite songs by him. So I can't give you that.
I ain't even gonna hold ya. I still have yet to listen to his shit front to back.
I mean,
the new one, the new album,
all of his albums. Like I think his voice and his cadence just turns me off sometimes, but that's just me personally.
And I like Overly Dedicated too. You heard his Overly Dedicated album?
Yeah, the early shit was his. That's what I'm saying. He's aging backwards to me because like I like really enjoyed his music when he first when I first found out about him was around Overly Dedicated and the Kendrick Lamar EP and all the shit he was doing with, because I think I first got introduced to Schoolboy Q before Kendrick Lamar, and I was hearing songs with him and Schoolboy Q, and then I think I might have heard Ab-Soul before Kendrick. So like I would hear him on they shit, and I was like, oh, he's hard. And then that's when Section 80 came. And I'm like, he's nice. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he's hard. It was crazy. that was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, he right now, based off of that last album, for me, he's not in my top 5. He might be in the top 10, but I'm not putting him. Yeah.
People gonna be mad at that, but this is what it is. It's the truth.
They can be mad. They can't tell me what to listen to.
I will say this, and I stand on this, and I still stand on this. If you will never, I'm saying right now, I probably could say never, and I probably mean it. You'll never hear me say Biggie and Pac in my top 5. Like people will go ahead and say that, and I think that's a question that people will ask is like, oh, why do these people in the top 5? I just feel I think that I didn't have the opportunity to appreciate the music. And I can't say that I can go back and listen to that music and appreciate it more than I'm listening to music that's relevant to me now. I think that's what it is for me.
Yeah.
Respect him, but ultimately that's what it is.
I think Pac could be in that conversation because of the influence he had on other artists. Like you hear a lot of people say, yeah, I was influenced by Pac. Like I know Wale's one, Kendrick a little bit, Cole. So it's like but again, we weren't there to live through the music in that time, and again, they both had they didn't have a long enough time to like put out so much where we can be like, okay, they had 10 years in the game of putting out music. Yeah, they goated.
Yeah, if we talking strictly influence, though, it's Pac because my man, in his short life, my man was in movies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he got
my man from the afterlife. He still got shorties.
I tell you one thing, I ain't
thinking about
it. You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, this nigga coming here with this robot voice again. I tell you what, this nigga got holograms. This nigga, I ain't seen them put Biggie ass on the stage with no hologram.
They don't put no respect on fat niggas, B, and that's the problem.
Hey,
niggas are still fat shaming in 2024. I'm sick of it.
Hey, DJ Khaled be having that stomach out.
I'm gonna do pause. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna do 75 hard, so I'm gonna be calling you.
75 hard. Yeah, this nigga. It's the I know what he's talking about. What is it? You work out 75 days. You do the 2 workouts a day.
I'm gonna do a version of that. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do it to a T, but I'm gonna do.
Yeah. When you start?
March 1st.
All right. Well, let's get back to what we was talking about. But what we got next?
Next we got.
Hold on. Before we go to the new music, I just want to get like Glow. That song Glow, Go Glow.
That shit fire. That shit fire.
Shorty.
Don't say that shit fire. You don't remember seeing her ass last year. This nigga now he want to show praise. This nigga's crazy. To the next topic, we talk about sneakers.
Oh, you talking about earlier? You bugging.
Yeah, earlier, nigga.
I didn't know that was Glow.
The nigga was with me walking towards the stage, seeing her on the big screen.
My memory is not the best, so leave me alone. Go ahead, sneaker releases.
Bro, y'all can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Barely. You just sit this one out, son. Just sit this one out.
Bro, this AT&T doing me dirty.
Hey,
Wi-Fi in the crib?
Yeah, you get on a laptop, nigga. I know you got a laptop. Anywho, we gonna talk about the sneaker releases coming out this year. It's a lot of good Jordans, a lot of good nostalgic shoes that we might have seen or might have had growing up as kids. So I'll give you quick rundown of the ones I saw that drew my eye. So I know for a fact the Olive Nons are coming back. That's Kip's shoe. I know he might try to re-up on those. We got the military blue 4s, which look fire. We got the black cement 3s for the umpteenth time. I'm not getting them shits again. I'll be damned if I get them again. Them shoes fuck up every time. I'm not getting them again.
They gotta fix the material in there. Those shit's yellow so quick. I don't understand it. I don't even wear my 3s like that. But yeah, like you said, them olives I do gotta re-up because I still got the what was it 2011 to 12 versions. Still good.
Yeah, you got them a minute ago.
The paint's on the crack on the sole, so I'm gonna have to re-up on those. But like you said, the 3s, I'm definitely not. I can't do that to myself.
Yeah,
even though the 3s is probably one of my favorite Jordans though.
We got the Olympic 6s coming out. I'm gonna definitely try to get those. I want the Olympic 7s to come out. Them shits ain't been out since 2012. I've been waiting this is the third Olympic since 2012, 2016. Is this an Olympic
year?
Yeah, this is 2020, 2024, and 20. Yeah, these niggas ain't released them shits in like fucking 4 Olympics. These niggas need to stop playing because I want them sneakers. The Olympic sevens. Olympic sevens is so hard. Oh my god. Anywho, we got the Black Toe 14s, the reimagined Black Toe ones. I should have got the images together so I could put them on the screen, but it is what it is.
I was just thinking about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, we don't got no tech team. They I ain't have all that time in the day to do that. We got the Nike, the Jordan 4 bread reimagined. We got eggplant foams. We also got the
eggplant foams, them the purple joints.
Yeah, yes, what's the ones I showed you earlier, Scrap? What color was it? The coppers? Was it the coppers?
I don't even remember what you showed me.
I think it's the coppers are coming out as well. So that's a lot of good. It's a lot of good sneakers coming out. Especially
always wanted a pair of foams.
Yeah, I had the
sneakers.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick about sneakers? Hey, I'm gonna say this as is. Adidas, y'all some hoe ass niggas. Y'all niggas made a big stink about this Kanye situation, but yet y'all sneaking in a pair of Yeezys on March 16th. They dropping the Yeezy 500 cream gums. Y'all think y'all slick? Y'all gonna sneak that in there because y'all know y'all can make money off of it. Y'all some hoe ass motherfuckers. Y'all should have been liquidated all that shit because the fact is you cut ties with them. But I just wanted to sneak that in there. I just happened to see that on the sneaker list that they're dropping a pair of Yeezys from Adidas. So that's some whole shit.
Oh, they got some Yeezy gear for vultures. I might gotta get a shirt. This site might not be official. I don't know. This shit is extremely affordable for some Kanye shit, which is raising red flags for me. Like I don't know.
No. Kanye always said that he wanted to go ahead and release shit at an affordable price. And some of his, I know, like if you're talking about apparel, I think that they're supposed to be, if it's coming from Yeezy directly, it's supposed to be for a reasonable price. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is. You know, it's gonna be holy anyways. You know.
Yeah, I might gotta get this shirt. Hold on. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna make a play for those Olympic sixes and probably the copper foams or the eggplant foam. I had them eggplant foams. Foams are some comfortable ass sneakers. They a little heavy, but they comfortable. Which is comfortable, but
I still want a pair. I got my fault. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would say, speaking of phones, I think the phones I want the most, I still have not been able to get find a reasonable price on, is the electric blue ones. Those are my favorite ones, I think, for sure. Those shits is tough. The electric blue phones is tough as fuck.
Yeah. I remember maybe it was high school or like freshman year or sophomore year at college, the pearl phones was so fire. Oh my god! But they re-released them, but they weren't the same color. It wasn't that same cream. Pause. It was more of like a white. It was more white than anything. And I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with this. Yeah, but yeah, the eggplants definitely might got to get those. And if they come out with the pewters, might gotta try those too. But the crazy thing is, I'm buying these sneakers, and my number one worn footwear is fucking Crocs. Like that's I wear Crocs more than anything.
More lately. Every time I go to the
I got an appointment. It don't make no sense. I'm buying all these sneakers. They ain't even putting these shits. I'll put them shits on once a week, probably on a Saturday, and that's it. Like it's crazy. It's crazy the times we live in.
Yeah. So you saying you shouldn't buy the sneakers? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I shouldn't because I don't. Nigga, I got like 4 or 5 pair of Jordans in there just hanging out.
I got them cool grades. I only touched them like twice.
Yeah. See what I mean? About that. I only wore my cherry 12s once. I've had them shit since November, October. It's crazy. Maybe the summertime wear more.
Crazy about the sneaker game right now. Know who's killing it? Not surprisingly, but it is really a thing that they are thriving in the game. Travis Scott, man, he's been killing the sneaker game.
He has a lot of shoes.
Jordan,
yeah,
Jordans, like, and it's so stupid because the fact is, like, there's only a few things like the Cactus Jack, sun rays on there, or the smiley face and the backward check. That's all it takes for it to sell. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie, there's some Travis Scott joints that I'm looking at that's come out this year. I'm like, those joints actually look tough. Like there's some trainers. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the name of them. I'm trying to go ahead and just pronounce the name, but I'm gonna make sure I got it correct. But I was like, yo, I would actually wear that. And honestly, it's sad because the fact is, it's literally because it's Travis Scott and the check is backwards. It does look a little bit better. They're called the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack University Reds. Them shits actually look like they are comfortable and they actually look good.
That's not the one with the strap, right?
It is the one with the strap. You probably don't like them, but
I don't like them because of that strap. Yeah, I don't like them because of that strap.
But I think the reason why I like them too is because it reminded me of was it Charles Barkley's that had a strap on them? I had a pair of I forgot which sneakers they were. They were a pair of random black. I think they were a pair of Charles Barkley's. They had a strap over the midsole as well. I love them shits as well. But yeah, Travis Scott is actually killing the sneaker. He got those. He got some dunks coming out that actually are good. He actually got a couple of pairs of sneakers coming out this year. So he's actually carved a good niche with Jordan as a brand. And I think that ultimately, whenever you slap his name on something, it's selling. Like whether it be for resale or regular sale, they hitting. I know that him and John McEnroe had a little bit of a spat when they were doing a collab, and that was a viral moment that happened. And Travis was like, "Yo, man, I got my finger on the pulse of things. Just hear me out, John. Like, just let's go ahead and go with the collab the way that I want to do it. It'll work. It's going to work out." So I think that ultimately he has a good pulse on the culture. Ultimately, another thing that I was thinking about as far as sneakers are concerned, LeBron sneakers are actually starting to release as retros now, and that's actually making a bit of a splash. Like they're coming out with a pair of eggplant LeBron 4s. Them shits look tough. I can't even hold. I don't know if you guys seen them yet. Them shits look tough. And the 4s is actually one of my favorite LeBrons. So I think that we're getting to the point, especially with potential upcoming retirement, that LeBron sneakers are going to be coming that new retro. Now, I don't like the price tag on them. $200 for a pair of LeBrons is still wild. It's a tough pill to swallow. But ultimately, I think he's getting to the point where his sneakers can be retroed and they're going to do numbers and they're going to sell. So it's going to be interesting to see how that is moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I like Travis. It's a bunch of people in my gym that wear Travis Scott sneakers to work out. I'm like, all right, I guess. They fire. I wouldn't wear them to work out in like different age group, whatever. Yeah, I would definitely get a pair. I don't like their straps. Those Travis Scott mainly because of their straps. So
gotcha.
It's just to each his own. But there was a pair of Travis Scott's that I wanted to get that I seen coming out this year as well. I think they come out later in the year though, so I got some time to lose the drawing for it. I'm sure I'm not going to get it. I'm pretty sure I probably won't get any of the sneakers that I want to get unless them shits just don't sell out. I've been fortunate enough to win on a few shock drops, but I won't always be around to catch a fucking shock drop. You know what I mean? So it is. If I get them, I'll be grateful. But I don't need these shits because I'm not gonna wear them. So I don't know why I'm just hoarding them. But maybe just add to the collection for the right night. For the right night to throw that shit on.
Y'all about to say throw them on? Ooh, they got. Oh, I remember. I don't know if you mentioned this. They have the Black Toe 14s. Yeah, I remember those.
Yep, Black Toe 14s. I remember those from high school.
Yeah,
they probably came out again after high school, but I remember them being like more popular when I was in high school. Let's move on to question of the day. So I just listening to the Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign album, it had me start to question in regards to collab albums and mixtapes. I'll throw mixtapes in there. So there's been a lot over the years, a lot of failed attempts at collab work. What would you guys top 3 best collab albums or mixtapes would be?
Ooh, that's tough.
I can give y'all mine so y'all can have time to think on y'all's because I already got mines.
I got one. I know.
So honorable mention for me is Lil Wayne featuring Joel Santana as a mixtape. It's My Face Can't Be Felt. That mixtape had me in a chokehold. Maybe I think it came out either in high school, late high school, or like freshman year of college. If you got a chance to like get on live mixtapes, is live mixtapes on around? Damn, we old. I know that Piff. One of them shits is gone. Either live mixtape or that Piff is gone. One of them.
And Rillo.
Spinrilla?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah, I knew one of them shits was gone. But if you get a chance to like a website or app that you can listen to mixtapes to, go listen to that. All right. So that was just my honorable mention. My third place will be Chris Brown and Tyga, Fan of a Fan mixtape. Banger.
I like the album a little better, but yeah.
You like the album better?
The album was fire. The mixtape, I think they said this didn't age well, but it's still a good mixtape.
Bunkin was a great song on there, but ain't none of those songs better than Deuces. I'd give you that right now. Ain't not one song on that album that's better than Deuces.
That's tough. Okay. Go ahead, though. I'm listening. Still
Number 2 would be, and this is not including Vultures, because Vultures probably would have been in my top 3 off the early. Number 2 is Drake and Future, What a Time to Be Alive. I think that was a great piece.
Yep. Hey, relax, brother. Pause. Great piece.
And number 1 is Kanye West and Jay-Z, Watch the Throne. Come on, now.
All right.
That was the easiest decision, was making that one.
I think that's some of people's what's called top 3. I think I got some. And you said best collab album / mixtape. All right.
Yes.
So this
does the Blueprint count as a collab?
No, no other artists on there rapping or singing with him.
But Ye produced
not probably.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm assuming compilation albums with other people, like several people, like a group.
So we talk about all of DJ Khaled's albums.
That doesn't count. It has to be one
compilation.
Has to be one. Yeah, the game album. No, you can't count.
Yeah. So I think that.
So Collab Grove would be an example. I don't like Collab Grove or Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. I think both of them were not great pieces of work to me. Collab Grove 2 was better than Collab Grove 1, but they just weren't my jazz.
Okay.
You got 21 Savage and Drake new album or most recent
one. That probably would have been mine.
That's a good one. That's a good option. But
you know what? What was supposed to be my honorable mention was another Jay-Z album, Jay-Z and R. Kelly, Best of Both Worlds. The album was fire.
I forgot that even existed.
They got 2 Unfinished Business too. That was the second one, but the first one was hard. First one was hard body.
Great. That when you said that, it just came back to me that thing existed. You know what else I thought about? I just realized that Jay-Z has a lot of collab albums. I'm thinking about the Jay-Z Linkin Park one from back in the day. That was actually pretty good at that time.
You know what's the overrated ass collab album? Jay-Z and Jay Electronica. Oh my. I think Jay-Z carried Jay Electronica. I can't give you one bar Jay Electronica said on that album. That was a Jay-Z album passed off as a Jay Electronica collab album. Oh my god, you don't know how mad that album gets.
Right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just rattle off a few albums that I'm thinking about that is up there. I think that we can go with Watch the Throne. There's no particular order. I think Watch the Throne is a given. I think that's like easy, safe pick. And I think that it definitely still does rock well right now. I'm tempted to put this album on there because the fact is I do like the highs on the album, but I don't know if you guys consider it a collab album. I do enjoy that Big Sean Metro Boomin project. That was actually a really good one. I do enjoy that one. And just for a little sake of variety, once again for the highs, that Evening with Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, that was a good one too. That was a good one.
I forgot about that one.
So
that was a great.
Like there's also some other albums out there that was pretty good. That I'm just like kind of scrolling through. And I think any collab album with Chris Brown is always a good one, but you pick your choice in that one. But I think that those are my 3 I'm gonna go with.
X, you got any?
I mean, I probably would have said Vultures.
Sorry, my fault. Let me say one more. 2088 was a banger. That's a fire too.
That's a fire. Big Sean and Janae? Yeah, that's in my.
Let me put that.
I gotta drop something out now.
I gotta go ahead and put that tip in there real quick.
2-minute warning.
That was a banger. I just happened to see that on my album just now.
And I know that you
But go ahead, X. My fault. I have to go ahead and say
that was a good one. I would say probably Drake 21 was decent. I thought everybody was making fun of them, but I thought majority of the songs of that was like pretty much bangers for real. Like they was definitely like songs that you was hearing in the clubs all the time and stuff. So Vulture, yo, I was just telling somebody like literally today, I was like Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign was the two like coming together on this album was probably two people that I did not know would make an album like this. So,
but you got to think they made great songs before though. Like I'm not sure if you heard his gospel album. They got a song on there, "Everything You Need." They have a song together on "Life of Pablo."
I heard that one. Yeah.
They have
I just didn't expect the whole album to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So for them to
trying to
do the whole thing,
right
now. And then I'll probably say the other one. I like Kip what you had said with Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Those are my three.
All right, I like that. But yeah, that 2088, I just happened to see that. I was like, that's gotta be in there.
Yeah.
That had some shit in there. Hey, I'm still waiting for part 2. Y'all niggas can get that shit together.
I'm still waiting for Kendrick and Cole to drop an album. Remember when they talk about dropping that album?
That album
they gonna keep talking.
That shit. I think later in their careers, I wouldn't be surprised if they like, yeah, fuck it, let's just put that bitch out. Like I feel like they got that shit. They got a couple songs together in a vault, and they like, yo, we're gonna sit on this album for a while, and then at no way they're gonna throw that shit out and let people have that. But speaking of which, what's a collab that you want to hear on an album together? Like if
two artists?
Yeah, what is a collab that you could go that you were like, all right, if they had an album together, it would be a banger. What would it be?
Ooh, that's good. That's a good question.
Kanye and Drake.
Nah. I don't know if I like that one. I say this because they make good music on a regular basis. Rick Ross and Drake. Or Rick Ross and Pusha T. I like Rick Ross and Pusha T songs a lot. They make really good music together.
We'll put enough respect on Rose, and I think that's a good idea. Rose and Drake would actually be a good one. Actually, I don't think about it. They pretty much do.
I thought they did put out like a little mixtape where it was just on, didn't they?
Nah.
The Money in the Grave joint.
They have a lot of one-off songs on albums together.
Yeah, they got like
no collab. Yeah, you got Money in the Graves. You got Stay Scheming, Aston Martin Music. You got Tap My Name on it so I know it's real.
Yeah.
Free Spirit. That's what that one's called.
Free Spirit. There's another one that's recently out too. I feel like.
You Still Be Mine. Go Bob. It was one on Rick Ross album. Gold something. Let me see if I could find it.
Either way, they got a lot of tracks together. They do usually go very well together on the tracks. So
you don't think the Drake and the Kanye would go hard though?
We've heard them with songs together. They just don't like. Ugh. Kanye's been on a few songs on Drake's album.
I'm talking about Kanye got to produce it though. On a Kanye,
I don't think Drake would let him produce it though.
And that's the issue.
That would be it'll be the ego behind. He's not gonna let him produce that.
Yeah.
Gold Roses was the song that I was thinking of. Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Lord knows, they got a lot of music together. I'm telling you, all the songs these niggas got together is bangers. I'm gonna go through all of the titles right now. We got Gold Roses. We got Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Aston Martin Music. Lord Knows. Stay Scheming. Money in the Grave. Free Spirit. I don't really want to include I'm On One because that's Khaled's song. You Only Live Twice. He's on that? Yeah, he is on that. He got the last verse. Yep. So those are them.
I think you put that shit together. That shit number one album.
I put my money in the grave.
But yeah, I think I like that collab. That would actually be a good collaboration. I can't even lie. As far as a collab that I would want to hear, I'm just thinking about what it would be. Who's a connection that usually hits? Uh, I think that this may sound crazy, but I think that they style of music goes together, and this is like completely left field. You might be like, "What? How? What? How you get there?" Honest to God, I think because I'm just thinking about their music stylistically and their flows. I think that he's a good artist when it comes to on features. Trippy Red is a good feature artist. He has
He
to me
is.
his melodically, he's a very good feature artist. So I think I want to say Trippy and Roddy. I feel like they both would go good on an album together.
Roddy Ricch?
Yes, I think that it could work. I think that it could and would work very well. I feel like that's like my left field. Like, yeah, that would go crazy. But I think like as far as major artist styles like that I would want to hear on an album together, I kind of would push for a Wale and Cole album. I think that
would be good. We've heard them do songs together too.
Yeah. So I think that would push for that. I think I'm pushing for that more than I would a Kendrick and Cole album at this point.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I would be at right now. But I think like I said, the Roddy and Red, Trippy Red, I think it's my left field. Like that would be actually a very interesting project to go through. But
you know
Cole
who also
Wale.
makes good? Sorry, I had to, you know who also makes good a weird but good combo? Fucking T Grizzly and Lil Yachty. Them niggas make good music together.
That's a weird
from the
ass
D to the A.
combination.
No, that's not a weird combination.
Yeah, it's not as weird as it sounds.
Listen from the D to the A, and I think
from the D to the A.
Yes,
hey,
Detroit
yo.
Hilarious from the D to the A, and now I say it out loud. It is wild to hear, but yeah, from the D to the A.
I ain't never say that title out loud.
Yeah, and the shit on the was it Once Upon a Time
with
on
the
beginning
motherfucking
of the album?
From the dick to the ass, that's crazy, boy.
Yeah, but yeah, I think what's the shit? The shit on Once Upon a Time, whatever it was on the QC album. That was good opening.
Once again, yeah.
Once again, they after that it kind of went downhill on that album, but that was a good opening album. But T Grizzly and Lil Yachty is actually a very good combination on the project. So I'm actually with you on that one fully. But all right, got any more questions before we get out of here?
I do not. Would anyone else like to pose a question?
Well, all right then.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode. We'll see y'all next week. Deuces.